welcome to the Roy Rogers News Channel. Thank you for watching. Alright, and while I took a 3-week hiatus from PokeMMO due to a real-life memorial service that I have every year, PokeMMO has lightened up the mood for me, and PokeMMO has released 3 updates, so I'm looking forward to covering them right now. Alright, I am back, and I figured that since most of this update is about matchmaking, I figured that this would be a great studio to cover the update log. And if you want to read along with me, then I linked the update log down in the description below. So feel free to check that out. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and read the update log right now. Alright, so this is going to be the change log for July 29th of 2020. Let's go ahead and read off the features. Matchmaking. Doubles is now available as a matchmaking game mode. Unranked has been renamed to Casual Mode. Casual Mode no longer gives any matchmaking rewards. Ranked Mode is now always available and no longer carries a sign-up fee. Matchmaking ELO is now tracked based upon seasonal approach. Alright, you got to see a little bit of my party there. ELO is now reset after every season. Seasons last for 3 months. Alright, players can now receive exclusive rewards depending on their position in the leaderboards at the end of the season. Highly ranked players will now have ELO decay after a few weeks of inactivity. Matchmaking season finale tournaments. For each standard tier of matchmaking at the end of every PvP season, a series of season finale tournaments will occur. Sign up schedule. Last Saturday of PvP season, doubles. Last Sunday of PvP season, OU. First Saturday of next PvP season, NU. First Sunday of next PvP season, UU. All PvP season finale tournaments occur twice to accommodate time zones of players. All seats are allocated based on highest ELO of sign-up participants. Victors can earn up to 10,000 RP and an exclusive PvP crown item for the season. Alright. Matchmaking rewards have been updated. Matchmaking rewards. Winners in ranked matchmaking will now periodically earn random rewards. Reward trees and progress are visible in the matchmaking sign-up window under the Personal Stats tab. Each tier has its own reward tree and progress. Now, I don't want to demonstrate this here on the Roy Rogers News Channel because it's against my brand to battle people since my in-game name is Best Friends. But I do battle under an alternative account, but just not here on Best Friends. So what you see here is a blank demo of the personal stats. Reward trees are separated into 2 categories. Weekly rewards, which are refreshed and reset every few weeks, and seasonal rewards, which will be tracked across a PvP season. Battle point rewards. Players are now rewarded based upon constant win streaks and bounties placed on other players. Match rewards now begin at 1,000 battle points and scale with 5 consecutive wins to 2,250 battle points. Additional bonuses apply depending on your ELO and how strong your opponent is. Losers may now receive a small consolatory bonus. PvP mystery boxes have been removed from battle point vendors and existing items have been marked as legacy. These items have been replaced by a new set of rewards in matchmaking rewards. Players may now queue into multiple tiers and rankings simultaneously. Players can now spectate while queuing for matchmaking or tournaments and will no longer be canceled as busy. Tier usage is now shown in the game client under the Statistics tab of the Matchmaking sign-up window. Usage now includes per species breakdown of commonly used builds and allies. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at that right now. So this is based upon OU, this is based upon UU, and this is based upon NU. And then you have Little Cup, which is currently unavailable as of the time of this taping. And then you have doubles, which you can build a team based upon that. So, and if you click on a Pokemon, then you should have some statistics here. So, there you go. Alright, I love the fact that the development team has built in-game statistics. And for any YouTubers covering the competitive scene, it's going to make things a lot easier. So I'm looking forward to those YouTube videos. Alright, back to overview. There you go. Alright, usage now includes per species breakdown of commonly used builds and allies, which we have seen here. The data is refreshed every 6 hours and includes both ranked matchmaking and auto tournament data. Special note, statistics will show incomplete data for items, abilities, natures, and allies for July of 2020 data set. Alright, and now we're at the August 2020 data set as of the time of this taping. Improved Spectate UI handling. Average MMR is now shown in the Spectate menu for battles. Improved handling of quick switching between matches, so you can spectate those matches there. Matchmaking ranks, where applicable, are now shown in all PvP battles. Alright, let's go ahead and talk about the automated tournament. Alright, so there we go. The Gengar is banned if it has Nasty Plot, and Hydreigon is banned with Draco Meteor. And Blastoise is banned in NU for further evaluation by the Tier List Council. And Little Cup. So Sonic Boom is banned in Little Cup. Dragon Rage is banned. And Arena Trap is also banned as well. So Diglett and Trapinch cannot be used. Alright. And there's a help desk here for the matchmaking. Alright. Now that we explored the matchmaking section, let's go right ahead and jump into the automated tournament. So, standard tournament brackets will now be randomized between each match. I'm just going to pop up a tournament as an example. So, there you go. Players who are waiting for the next round are now paired together randomly. Standard tournaments will now allocate a set of seats, up to 1/4 of the total, to players with the highest relevant ELO when signing up. Players must have at least 550 ELO in the tier to qualify for prioritized signups. The remaining 3/4 of seats will remain first comes first serve. In case less than 1/4 of participants qualify for priority seating, the rest will be deferred to the main queue. Tournament prizes have been updated with additional options. When selecting a species parameters, gender may now be selected, as well as up to 2 selectable IVs. Selectable IVs are any value between 0 and 31. And this is to accommodate for Pokemon like Ferrothorn as an example. So that way Ferrothorn can use Gyro Ball to its maximum effectiveness. Alright. Items, battle points, and total fees may now appear for tournament prizes. Total fees are displayed as up to value in the tournament info window. The prize depends on the number of seats filled in the tournament. Note, automated tournaments are manually managed by PokeMMO's game masters, and these changes may not appear for tournaments which have already been scheduled. Alright. Spectators will now join battlers in their arena when spectating tournaments. Alright, so let's go ahead, and before we take a look at general, I would like to look at a demo example of some tournaments here. So there we go. There's the info here. There's the format, seats, tiers, battle type, and tournament status. Sign up fee required, which are 2 new sections. Other information, tournament staff, Broken Bowl, and tournament rewards. Alright, so there we go. You saw a demo of the brand new tournament window. Let's go ahead and jump into the general section of the update log. General. Held items are now shown in the decks. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at that. So, as an example, I know that Magnemite holds Metal Coat, but I would like to see it in the Pokedex. There we go. Alright. Magnemite holds a Metal Coat and a Magnet. Alright. Battle box management in the PC is now less erroneous. Special tiers, Little Cup, etc. are now shown in the decks where applicable. Alright. Added Fast Battle Replays configuration option. This option will skip the wait time between turns of battle replays. It may cause graphical glitches or undesired behavior. Please report issues to the bug report section of the forums, which can be linked down in the description below. Make sure to make a forums account, take a screenshot of the issue, and file the bug report. Alright, so let's go ahead and discuss the balancing. Alright, so before I discuss the balancing section of the update log, I would like to do a special shout out to this sailor. I would like to thank Darkshade for the sprite design here, because the sprite design looks pretty good, and also the sailor. I don't know, this sailor sprite looks very similar to the head bug moderator, so I don't know if that's a special shout out or not, but I love the attention to detail. Alright, and you can have fun with the parakeet here. There we go. Ahoy there. Where would you like to disembark? Alright, and if you were to say Kanto, then then you get this text, or any region. Despite its best efforts, Chatot cannot captain a boat. I love that dialogue. Well, when I saw that, I was laughing. So, yeah, thank you so much for the special attention to detail. I really appreciate it, and I love the attention to detail on the sprite as well. So thank you as well. So let's go ahead and chat with her, and we can go to Unova and read the balancing section of the PokeMMO update log. Balancing. Generation 8 move set changes. Move sets for all species have been revised to include Generation 8 through 2 LGPE, Generation 1 and 2 VC, and GO version 1. This change set encompasses several thousand changes and cannot be summarized. View the in-game decks to see what changed. Data for all NPCs have been updated to respect their new move pools. Many new TMs have been introduced. TMs have been added for, and please slow me down because I am about to go pretty fast here because there's a lot of TMs. Alright, so slow me down in 3, 2, 1. Air Slash, Bug Buzz, Power Gem, Razor Wind, Brave Bird, Whirlwind, Nasty Plot, Thunderfang, Ice Fang, Fire Fang, Psycho Cut, Horn Drill, Takedown, Leaf Storm, Power Whip, Pin Missile, Cross Poison, Water Gun, Hydro Pump, Bubble Beam, Submission, Mega Drain, Dragon Rage, Fire Spin, Heavy Slam, Electro Ball, Fissure, Agility, Rage, Teleport, Stored Power, Hex, Focus Energy, Bide, Egg Bomb, Skull Bash, Amnesia, Razor Shell, Heat Crash, Tail Slap, Hurricane, Psy Wave, Tri-Attack, Curse, Reversal, Scary Face, Spikes, Zap Cannon, Detect, Charm, Megahorn, Dragon Breath, Baton Pass, Encore, Sweet Scent, Crunch, Future Sight, Whirlpool, Beat Up, Revenge, Impression, Screech, Blaze Kick, Weather Ball, Fake Tears, Cosmic Power, Sand Tomb, Muddy Water, Icicle Spear, Mud Shot, Magical Leaf, Leaf Blade, Dragon Dance, Rock Blast, Close Combat, Assurance, Power Swap, Guard Swap, Payday, Toxic Spikes, Flare Blitz, and Aurora Sphere. Special note, Sweet Scent and Payday are now TMs, which makes life for players that are trying to traverse through the environment a lot easier. Where applicable, move tutor scripts in GBA have been updated to give TMs instead. This change removes duplicate methods of gaining the same moves across tutor and TM systems. Alright, and I'm going to make a special trip just to get those special TMs. Alright, so we are off to the first tutor here. I'm going to go rather fast here, so there we go! And we get Mega Punch. So that's the first skill. Alright. And this footage can be used for reference. And I can try to update the Finding Every Move guide that's currently in my care. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and go to Seismic Toss. Actually, I don't need to pause because Seismic Toss is right around here. There we go. By the way, for anybody that likes the sounds, this is from the Pokemon Stadium mod. I'm doing the Pokemon Stadium walkthrough sometime soon. Once I have things in order here. I hope you won't toss in the towel. Keep it up. Okay? Hello? Two fossils together in exhibit. Okay, there we go. We visited the old Seismic Toss place here. Let's go ahead and visit the Rock Slide place as well, which should be over here. And I'm going to meet you at the rock tunnel. So I'm going to be right back. Alright, I am back, and this is the old Rock Slide tutor from Kanto. Let's go ahead and talk to him right now. When you're up on a rocky mountain like this, rock slides are a threat. Can you imagine boulders tumbling down on you? That'd be like, rah! Total terror. You don't seem to be scared. Want to try using Rock Slide? Yeah, sure. There we go, and that's a TM for Rock Slide. It may be scary to use this in the tunnel. Alright, and I'm gonna try to get counter right now. Alright, I am at the old counter tutor. Let me go ahead and chat with him. Oh hi, I finally finished Pokemon. Not done yet? How about if I teach you a good move? This move I have in mind is counter. Not like this one that I'm leaning on, mind you. Yeah, sure. And there we go. And there's TM counter. Are you using that counter move I taught your Pokemon? Alright, I can use it in a moment. But first, I would like to try to get Soft Boiled. Actually, I don't need to pause because Soft Boiled is near counter. All I need to do is just surf by a moat here. So, There we go. And I should chat with this this nice gentleman here. Hello. Hi there. I've seen you about, but never had a chance to chat. It might be good luck that I brought us together. I would like to celebrate by teaching you the move Soft Boiled. Yeah, sure. And there we go. I wish you the best of luck. Awesome. Alright, so now we can go ahead and get Mimic, which is going to be in Saffron City. Alright, we're in Saffron City, and the Mimic girl is over here, so all you do is visit her, and she should be able to give you Mimic. Fun fact, did you know that you can actually get a nugget by standing over here? There you go. That is a hidden nugget. Just a little bonus. By the way, the PokeMMO Pokemon Stadium YouTube channel has the hidden items listed, so feel free to check out that channel. It's a free walkthrough. And as of right now, I'm doing Kanto, so... Oh, wow, a Pokedoll! For me, thank you! You know what? I can teach the move Mimic! Yeah, sure. Really? I love Mimic! Who's going to learn it? Awesome! There we go! Thank you... thanks for... I love the fact that she just mimics my dialogue. But... You bet... Oh, man. Wow. Okay. Somebody had a lot of fun writing that dialogue. Alright. Now let's go ahead and go to Thunderwave. Thunderwave should be easy. It's going to be on the first floor of Silphco. I don't need to take a break because we are near the first floor. So let's go ahead and go there right now. I don't even need to take the elevator. Alright. Hello? Eek! No, stop! Help! Oh, you're not Team Rocket. I'm sorry, I thought. Will you forgive me if I teach you the Thunder Wave technique? Yeah, sure. There we go. Thunder Wave causes paralysis in the target Pokemon. A paralyzed Pokemon may be unable to move in battle. It is an electric type move, so it won't work on some Pokemon. Correction, it won't work on ground type Pokemon, and it won't work on fellow electric type Pokemon because of electric type Pokemon can't be paralyzed. Alright, so let's go ahead and get TM Substitute in Fuchsia City. Alright, we are at Fuchsia City. Let's go ahead and speak with the guy who's going to teach our Pokemon Substitute. So, he's going to be a bug catcher, and we should see him where Kangaskhan is. So he's right there. Let's go ahead and speak to him right now. Hello. I wish I was a baby Kangaskhan. I wish I was Kangaskhan's baby. I would love to be a substitute for that baby and snuggle in the mother's Kangaskhan belly pouch. By the way, I didn't write that. He's saying this, so yeah. Okay. But only Pokemon can use the technique Substitute. Want me to teach Substitute to one of your Pokemon? Yeah, sure. And there we go. There's TM Substitute. Boy, what I would give to crawl inside a Okay, I'm not going to even read this. This is just too creepy for me. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to Dream Eater. Dream Eater is... We don't need to pause. Dream Eater is nearby. Very nearby, actually. All you do is just speak to this guy over here. Hello? Oh, I can't eat anymore. Okay, there we go. So... I'm going to go ahead and get Metronome. Metronome is going to be the next move that I'm going to pursue. Alright. So, one of the scientists here in Cinnabar, he's going to be in the second room. I can teach it an FD move. Teach it to your Pokemon and watch the fun unfold. It's a move called Metronome. Does it strike your fancy? Yeah, sure. And there you go. There's TM Metronome. The sound of a metronome. It tweaks your Pokemon's brain into using a move it doesn't even know. Okay. Very well then. By By the way, that TM would be really useful in Metronome tournaments. So, yeah. I've covered Metronome tournaments before. They're a lot of fun to cover. Alright, you never know what's going to happen there. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go to Victory Road. Actually, wow, we don't even have to take a break for that because we are nearby the tutor. But the tutors that take a little bit to get to, I'm taking breaks so that way I can save time. Because there's still quite a bit to read in this update log, so... I'm just doing this for troubleshooting, so... There we go. Hello? You should be proud of yourself, having battled your way through Victory Road so courageously. In regard of your feat, I'll teach you Double Edge. Would you like me to teach this technique? Yes, sure. Alright, awesome. Keep that drive going for the Pokemon League. Awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and... Alright, take a run at them and knock them out. Alright, now, I'm going to go ahead and go to Island 1 and take a break. So, and then I can meet you back once I can get the Explosion TM. Alright, we are back, and I'm going to teach my Pokemon Explosion. Actually, I won't be teaching my Pokemon Explosion. I'm just going to get the TM. There we go. We have TM Explosion, and then we can go ahead and go to Island 7. No need to pause because the Swords Dance TM is going to be so close. So let's go ahead and go to Swords Dance TM right now. Not many people come out here. If I train here, I get stronger and stronger. Yep, stronger and stronger. How would you like to learn a move like that? It's Swords Dance. Yeah, sure. If only we keep getting stronger and stronger, eh? Alright. Now, let's go ahead and go to Island 4, and no need for a pause break, because we are so close to the guys who are going to give us Body Slam. Hello there, sir. Ready? Boing! We have a Body Slam match to see who wimps out first. If you would like to join us, you'd be squashed like a bug, though. How about I teach Body Slam to a Pokemon of yours instead? Yeah, sure. And there we go. Boing! Okay. And we have obtained all the TMs in Kanto. Let's go ahead and go over to Hoenn and get Double Edge. So, alright. I'm going to be right back. Alright, inside Teutopolis, there should be a lady here that's going to give us the Double Edge TM. Size Teutopolis gym leaders. Lovely, admirable. But this also means I have many rivals for his attention. He's got the appeal with a Double Edge. I can't even catch his eye. Please let me teach your Pokemon the move Double Edge. Yeah, sure. And there we go. I won't live for love anymore. I will become tough. Okay, there we go. And let's go ahead. Actually, we don't need to take a break because we can get to the Dynamic Punch tutor here in Moss Deep. So let's go ahead and chat with him. I can't do this anymore. It's utterly hopeless. I'm a fighting type trainer, so I can't win at the Moss Deep gym, no matter how hard I try. Ugh, punch, 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 punch. Whoa, what? Don't look at me that way. I'm only hitting the ground. Or do you want me to teach your Pokemon Dynamic Punch? Yeah, sure. Oh, Dynamic Punch is a TM. I want you to win at the Moss Deep Gym using that Dynamic Punch. Let's go and go to the Explosion Tutor, which is located at Pacific Lodge Town inside the Pokemon Center. No need to pause because it's such a short distance. As for the Double Edge Tutor, you can find the Double Edge Tutor right over here. Hello. I don't intend to be going nowhere fast in the sticks like forever. It's forever. You watch me. I'll go out to the city and become a huge hit. Seriously. I'm going to cause a huge explosion of popularity. I know that he can give me the Explosion TM now. If you overheard that, I'll be happily teach Explosion to your Pokemon. Yeah, sure. For a long time, I've taught Pokemon how to use Explosion, but I am yet to ignite my own Explosion. Maybe it's because deep down I'd rather stay here. Okay, let's go ahead and find Fury Cutter now, which is located at... Oh wow, we are on a constant, non-pausing marathon. Usually I would have to pause quite a bit, because usually it takes a little bit to get to these tutors. Alright, so, hello. I can tell you who these people are later in the program. The white-haired person and the green-haired person. Hello. There's a move that gets stronger when you keep using it in a row. Oh? It's a bug move, and it is wickedly cool. Oh, great. It's called Fury Cutter. Want me to teach it to your Pokemon? Yeah! Why not? I get a thrill watching to see if the move keeps hitting in succession. Awesome! Alright. Metronome, which is located at... Oh my gosh, we don't even have to pause. This is awesome. We can just go... I wonder if I can just go straight without a single pause break. Wow. Alright, so... Yeah, so... Okay. Hello. I want all sorts of things, but I used up all my allowance. Oh, I feel bad for you. Wouldn't it be nice if there would be a spell that could make money appear when you waggle a finger? Why not use the move Payday? If you want, I can teach your Pokemon the move Metronome. Oh, okay. Money won't appear, but your Pokemon will waggle its finger, yes? Oh, yeah, sure. Alright. These TMs are going to be really good for Metronome tournaments. When a Pokemon waggles its finger like a Metronome, all sorts of nice things happen. Wouldn't it be nice if we could use it too? Yeah, sure. Alright, so... oh, man. And Mimic is... We don't need to take a pause break. This is amazing. Like, I'm not used to this. This is awesome. I like this. Alright, so... Fall Arbor. So we need to go over here and chat with the little boy here. Hello? Ah, young one! Hi. I am also a young one, but I mimic the styles and speeches of elderly folk of this town. What do you say, young one? Would you agree if they were offered to teach a move Mimic? Yeah, sure. Wow, we are on a roll today. Mimic is a move of great depth. Could you execute it with to perfection as well as me? Okay. So then there's Rollout, which is oh my gosh, we don't need a pause break for. Let's roll on over to Mauville City and let's go ahead and chat with the Rollout tutor here. Well, old Rollout tutor. Now he just gives you the TM, I think. Did you know you can go from here a long way in a direction without changing direction? Oh, great. I might even be able to roll that way. Do you think your Pokemon will want to roll too? I could teach the move Rollout if you'd like. Alright, there we go. TM Rollout. Awesome! Rolling around in the grass makes me happy. Come on, let's roll! I'm going to pass on that. Alright, let's go ahead and get Sleep Talk, which... Wow, you don't need a pause break at all. This is awesome. I love the fact we don't need a pause break. Okay, let's go ahead and go over to the second hut here. Hello. Humph, my wife relies on hidden power to stay awake. She should just take a nap like I do and sleep talk. Oh, I can teach your Pokemon how to sleep talk instead. Interested? Yeah, sure. And there we go. But I've never once gotten my wife's coin trick right. I would be happy if I got it right, even as I sleep talk. Alright. And now, this is going to be the very first pause break. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and squeeze in one more without a pause break, so let me go ahead and go over to the Slateport City. And then we're going to take a pause break. So, I'm going to go over to this area, and then I'm going to chat with the guy with the Azumarill. Hello! My Pokemon totally rules. It's cooler than any Pokemon. I was lipping off with a swagger in my step, like that with the chairman. chewed me out. That took the swagger out of my step. If you would like, I would teach the move swagger to your Pokemon of yours. Yeah, sure. Alright, awesome! I'll just praise my Pokemon from now on without the swagger. Alright, now let's go ahead and go to Lily Cove, and I'm going to take a temporary break because we need to go at the top floor of the shopping center, and I'm going to meet you there. Alright, we are at the top floor of the shopping center in Lily Cove, and we need to chat with this lady here. When I see the wide world from up here on the roof, I think how nice it would be if there was more than just one me so I could enjoy all sorts of life. Of course it's not possible, Giggle. I know. Would you be interested in having a Pokemon learn Substitute? Yeah, sure. Alright. We human beings should enjoy our own lives to the utmost. I hope you'll get that way too. Alright, awesome! So we went through and received all the former tutor moves, and now they're all TMs. So thank you so much to the dev team for converting the old tutors into TM givers. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Now I'm going to go back to reading the update log. Alright, I am back from a long trip, but I enjoyed the troubleshooting. It was really nice to go on an adventure and receive all the TMs from the former move tutors. So I would like to thank the development team for converting those tutors into TM givers. Alright, let's go and resume where we left off. Speed is now evaluated after each battle action in double battles. This affects cases where speed changes in the middle of a turn, such as when paralysis is inflicted or Tailwind becomes active. Rapid Spin now increases speed by 1 stage when used. Base power has been increased from 20 to 50. Howl will now affect all allies when used. It is now prevented by Soundproof, except when the caster has Soundproof. Teleport has been reworked. Teleport is now a -6 priority when used by a trainer. Teleport will now swap out the caster. Teleport is not affected by arena trapping conditions like Arena Trap or Shadow Tag. In a pinch, Berry's HP gain reduced from 50% to 33%. When Healing Wish is used, if the target that would swap into the caster's place would not be affected by Healing Wish, Healing Wish will now wait for the next swap in to check whether it would be affected. Intimidate is now prevented by Own Tempo, Inner Focus, Oblivious, and Scrappy. It will now trigger Rattled. Moody can no longer affect evasion or accuracy. When cast, if a Fling user is holding ATM, its power will now be derived from that corresponding move. Fling's base power has been capped at 130. The Ralts line now has Chaos Humanoid Egg Groups, and the Trap Pinch line now has Bug Dragon Egg Groups. Alright, so the Ralts and Trap Pinch egg groups have been made easier to breed with each other, so thank you so much for the inclusion of the Dragon Egg Group for Trap Pinch and the Humanoid Egg Group for Ralts. That would make things a lot easier for people trying to breed the perfect Ralts or the perfect Trap Pinch. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into the abilities. Alright, abilities. Shadow Tag will now be suppressed after 3 consecutive turns. This change releases Wobbuffet from Ubers to OU for single battles PvP. Alright, let's go ahead and check out Wobbuffet's tiering here. Alright, so now Wobbuffet is in the OU tier. Awesome. Alright. So, Prankster will now cause moves to fail if the target is Dark type and will increase priority of a status move with it. Gengar's ability has been updated from Levitate to Cursed Body. Alright, let me go ahead and dive into the general section of the update log right now. Alright, this area is only going to be temporary because I need to show you something in a moment. Let me go ahead and dive into the general section of the update log. Shard move tutors have been consolidated to 4 NPCs across all regions. Regional move masters. These move tutors require a certain shard and item to teach each move. These NPCs may be found in every PC. Alright, so in Kanto, you can teach your Pokemon moves that require red shard tutors. And in Hoenn, let's go ahead and go to Hoenn right now. Alrighty, in Hoenn, the green shard tutor is right over here, actually in every Pokemon Center in each region. So red shard tutors are in Kanto, green shard tutors are in Hoenn in every Pokemon Center. And let's go ahead and go to Sinnoh, and I'm going to show you what tutor you can go to from there. Alrighty, in Sinnoh, you can go to this move tutor, which is the yellow shard tutor. And last but certainly not least, in Unova, you can go to the blue shard tutor, which is located right here in the Unova Pokemon Center. By the way, you may have noticed a gray NPC beside each of the shard tutor people. The gray NPC here would either relearn or delete moves of your Pokemon. So before I read the update log, I just have to say this. I really appreciate the fact that the development team is making the game a lot easier for people. So thank you so much to the development team for lowering down the barrier to entry. Thank you so much to the PokeMMO development team. Special shout out to you. Thank you. Alright, so I'm going to go back to reading the update log right now. Move relearners and deleters have been added to all PCs. Move deleter service prices have been reduced to 1K. Kanto and Hoenn Marts have been updated to include all TMs in Celadon and Lily Cove, respectively. And you can only access them after you obtain 8 badges. So, TMs given throughout all storylines have been rebalanced, reducing duplicates and worthless TMs. Rock Tomb's base power increased from 50 to 60, and accuracy has increased from 80 to 95. The Why Not Egg in Hoenn's storyline has been updated to give a Wobbuffet instead. Level caps for such badges in Hoenn, Sinnoh, and Unova have been increased slightly. Obedience levels are now, please slow me down, Kanto, at level 20 is the base level. And once you get the first badge, your Pokemon can obey you up to level 26. Once you get the second badge, your Pokemon can obey you up to level 32. Once you get the third badge, your Pokemon can obey you up to level 37. Once you get the fourth badge, your Pokemon can obey you up to level 46. Once you get the fifth badge, your Pokemon can obey you up to level 47. Once you get the sixth badge, your Pokemon can obey you up to level 50. And once you get the seventh badge, your Pokemon can obey you up to level 55. And once you get the eighth badge, your Pokemon can obey you at level 62. And once you complete the Elite Four, your Pokemon can obey you at level 100. Hoenn, your Pokemon's base level is level 20, so your Pokemon can obey you up to level 20. Once you get the first badge, your Pokemon can obey you up to level 24. Once you get the second badge, your Pokemon can obey you at level 28. Once you get the third badge, your Pokemon can obey you at level 33. Once you get the fourth badge, your Pokemon can obey you at level 35. Once you get the fifth badge, your Pokemon can obey you at level 38. Once you get the sixth badge, your Pokemon can obey you at level 44. Once you get the seventh badge, your Pokemon can obey you at level 48. And once you get the eighth badge, your Pokemon can obey you at level 58. And once you complete the Hoenn Elite Four, your Pokemon can obey you up to level 100. Unova. Your base level is level 20, Once you get the first badge, your Pokemon can obey you at level 24. Once you get the second badge, your Pokemon can obey you at level 27. Once you get the third badge, your Pokemon can obey you up to level 31. Once you get the fourth badge, your Pokemon can obey you at level 35. The fifth badge, your Pokemon can obey you at level 38. The sixth badge, the Pokemon can obey you up to level 43. The seventh badge, your Pokemon can obey you at level 46. And the eighth badge, your Pokemon can obey you up to level 56. Once you complete the Unova Elite Four, your Pokemon can obey you up to level 100. Sinnoh. Your base level is level 20. Once you get the first badge, your Pokemon can obey you up to level 27. Once you get the second badge, your Pokemon can obey you up to level 29. The third badge, your Pokemon can obey you up to level 34. The fourth badge, your Pokemon can obey you up to level 37. The fifth badge, your Pokemon can obey you up to level 43. The sixth badge, your Pokemon can obey you up to level 46. The seventh badge, your Pokemon can obey you once you reach level 52, which is really nice. 2 extra levels, because before you get the 8th badge, you must face off against Giratina, so 2 extra levels make that slightly easier. And once you complete the 8th badge, your Pokemon can obey you up to level 60, and once you complete the Sinnoh Elite Four, your Pokemon can obey you at level 100. NPCs in storyline battles now have more limited PP for healing moves. Rich's charm effects have become more powerful and no longer pretend they can stack with other money charms, amulet coin, etc. Added Draco Meteor to Hydreigon's evolution tree. This was previously omitted in August 13th of 2018 update due to balancing concerns. Alright, let's go ahead and talk about the general changes. Alright, here are the general changes. A traditional Chinese translation is now packed with the game client. Common auction durations have been reduced from 3 weeks to 2 weeks. High-value auction durations have been increased from 3 weeks to 4 weeks. High-value auctions are defined as monster auctions where the monster is shiny or it has at least 3 perfect IVs. Item auctions where the item is a donation item or vanity item. When listed via the global trade link, shiny species now have a minimum price of 250,000 Pokeyen. Nickname changes are no longer restricted to name raiders and no longer require a fee. Nicknames for monsters can now include more Latin extended characters. Several abilities now broadcast their presence when their behavior is triggered, like No Guard against semi-invulnerable targets. PvP. Players may now be notified of suspect tests for tiers within the game client. Alright, now let's go ahead and dive straight into the bug fixes. Bug fixes. General. Reduced system RAM requirements in Platinum areas. This primarily affected low RAM devices on Android. Players who ran into OOM errors in Platinum areas are encouraged to try again after this update. Hello. My apologies for cutting out midway from the video to the update log, but my audio cut out midway through editing, so I'm going to read the update log from here for the remainder of this video. So I'm going to resume the reading right now. Fix an issue where if a player disconnected while an evolution was taking place, if a player reconnected, the evolution would not prompt until the next session. Fix an issue where matchmaking / tournament start timers would be delayed by 30 seconds. Reverted font changes from the July 23rd, 2019 change set. This fixes char set rendering for SC, TC, KO, and JP in certain Unicode blocks. The adjusted font size for CJK can now be toggled in the options menu. String overrides for translations have been reordered to NDS overrides base. This change only affects custom strings distributed externally. No behavior changes for default languages. Arcanine can now learn extreme speed on evolution. Game controller inputs are now suppressed while the window is minimized or unfocused. Fixed cut potentially bypassing storyline requirements in Kanto. Mods. I would like to thank the development team for making my life easier, because I have several Pokemon to document in my Pokedex guide. I need to update some of the movesets. Added a Dex Dump utility. TMs for Game Boy Advance storyline areas have been changed to untradeable variants. Woobat's base HP has been updated from 55 to 65. Android fixed tournament UI. Fixed an issue where formed species would not be correctly displayed if forms differed in tiers. Fixed many issues with swarm data. Fixed an issue where Hoenn's Elite Four would sometimes allow bypassing fights and rematches. Fixed 0 PP skills on the hotbar, pretending that they were invalid. Battle issues. Fixed Fury Cutter, power cap, and scaling. This change re-enables Fury Cut for player use. Fixed Cloud 9 and Airlock, leaving Weather unable to be cast for the duration of the battle. This change re-enables Cloud 9 for player use. Fixed Flinch's stacking odds. Previously, the ability and held item rolls were rolled into one. This change increases the chance to proc flinch where the player had both flinch items like King's Rock and a flinch ability like Stench. This does not affect moves with flinch or cases where flinch stacked via moves plus ability or held item. Effectiveness indicators will now respect type override moves like Soak and abilities which affect types like Normalize. And speaking of Normalize, Normalize will no longer affect Hidden Power, Natural Gift, Weather Ball, Judgment, or Techno Blast. Fog Field effects will now reduce accuracy in battle. Sleep Talk can no longer call Mimic or Skydrop. Rocky Helmet no longer affects Magic Guard users. Odor Sloth will now cause evasion to be ignored. Fixed Metal Powder and Quick Powder percentages, previously plus 50%, and now they are plus 100%. Fixed an issue where Transform would show incorrect sprites if transforming into a species with alternate base stat forms, i.e. Rotom, etc. Fix an issue where blocks in Heartthrown Gym wouldn't despawn consistently for some players. Fix an issue where if a player was teleported while inside the Driftville Gym for e.g. matchmaking, when returning, the elevator would not always respawn. Recycle and Harvest will now seek out items last used by its caster instead of by its battle slot. Anger Point and Cute Charm can no longer activate if the ability owner faints while being hit. Fixed semi-invulnerable targets, i.e. Fly, Dig, etc., not displaying their status on Reconnect. Fixed Stat Stage Tooltips application. Fixed Battle Tooltips not showing correctly for wild encounters. Fixed Stat Stage messages playing too early sometimes for battle chat. Fixed an issue where if a player was evolving or teaching a move to a party member when a battle started, the battle would not render. This primarily affected matchmaking and tournaments where battles are scheduled by time. Fix an issue where damage would not be calculated correctly against bosses with Wide Guard or Quick Guard. Fixed Fling not activating secondary effects for untradeable held items. Skill Swap now properly fails against targets in a semi-invulnerable state, i.e. Fly, etc. Fixed Wishes message broadcast. Fixed Clear Bodies message. Fixed Flame Orb and Toxic Orbs messages. Fixed an issue where Berry activation messages would not trigger if a stat was already maxed out. Fixed Shed Skin's ability description, fixed a misleading message which can occur if sweet scenting while having 0 PP available. Players can no longer send requests, dual, team, etc. to players who they have blocked. Fixed level displays of challengers in tournament mode duels where the challengers team had participants less than level 50. Fixed an issue where if multiple XP shares were active, the broadcasted XP would be slightly higher than the actual gain. Fixed an issue where pure status heals could be used where not effective. Notes: this update reduces compatibility with Windows XP and Windows Vista. Players on these operating systems may see more warnings and are encouraged to update to a modern supported version of Windows. Alright, and we're going to read the second change log. Balancing. Reduced MMRWP requirements for seasonal items from 1,000 to 500. Matchmaking reward changes. For players with less than 550 ELO, matchmaking reward points and battle points will no longer be given if you've beaten the same player an excessive number of times within the past few hours. Matches which end very quickly in less than 6 turns will no longer give rewards. Players are now restricted from entering matchmaking if they forfeited a battle by disconnecting within the past 10 minutes. Reduced BP given for matchmaking slightly. Alright, let's go ahead and discuss the bug fixes. Fix several crashes related to teleport. Teleport will now fail if the caster is the last alive party member. Fixed a crash which could occur in the statistics page when loading information on species. Fixed rendering for certain hats, e.g. jellyfish hat. Fixed form species display in the statistics page. Fixed a client crash related to aromatherapy and heal bell. Fixed several issues with tournament signups. Fixed an issue where mail could not be deleted properly. Fixed special move tutor BP purchasing. Fixed the decks showing incorrect tiers for formed species. Winner displays for legacy non-randomized tournaments. Fixed Cloud9 not deactivating if the ability owner fainted. Fixed matchmaking rewards pretending that certain species could have their genders and egg moves selected. Fixed matchmaking rewards egg moves selection for evolved species. Fixed Sinnoh Elite 4 rematch data. Fixed trick rooms ending broadcast. Fixed string eternalization for formed species names. Monster nicknames are no longer subject to gibberish rules. Fixed untradeable focus sash being unconsumable. Fixed flame orbs activation message. Notes: this update enables tournament bracket randomization for tournaments which were selected before the July 29th of 2020 update. An earlier iteration of the July 31st of 2020 patch introduced a restriction where players would receive reduced matchmaking rewards if the battle ended before turn 15. This was reverted, and currently the restrictions are on. Matches which end before turn 6, normal forfeiture cutoff, and matches played against the same opponent if your ELO is below 550. We'll be looking over the reward system to better handle grifting in the near future. Alright, thank you so much for watching. This is the Roy Rogers News channel. Don't forget to comment or subscribe to the channel, like or dislike the content that you see here. And this is the Roy Rogers News channel signing off. Fast, accurate, unbiased, Roy Rogers News.